Welcome back, fellow mobile gaming fanatics. MyTyme here, bringing you another episode of Top Drives, and now we have two of the Jaguar XK140's. So I thought, let's come in and go over the next part of the challenge. Now, a little disclaimer here: I did make a mistake. I did try and do this next level, cut in a corner, and it didn't quite work out for me. I thought, let's see how far we can get. I should have had 5 tickets. I've only got 4 for now, but we'll worry about that later, as well as have a look at the events and how they're going on. So first of all, let's come back into the challenge. Let's go. So I have kind of already set up a team here, and I have done some work on my Jaguars. Now, I tried to do this event with only super rares and the 2 Jaguars, and I failed on one of the tracks. I don't actually know which track I failed on, but I'm pretty sure it was with these Jags. So let's come and see. Let me just show you first of all. You need to use 2 of the Jags, okay, the XK140's, as well as being within a 200 RQ limit. So I wanted to try and find a team which could be done using as, should we say, as low rank cards as possible to make it as friendly for most people. Now, the way it's set up here, the Jags are used in the slalom and the karting circuit, okay? And this is how I had my first 2 before, but they weren't maxed out. They were just 1.3. So I lost, did I lose both or one of them? I can't remember. I only lost in one place. I don't remember what I'd done, to be honest with you. Anyway, I lost one of the races and I didn't manage to get it through. However, now, if you've done a little bit of work to your Jags, then there is no reason why potentially, and let me just reset my hand, one of them can't go in the 0 to 100 if you wanted to. Put another one, for example, in the karting or the slalom, whichever you want to do, and then you don't need to use 3 speed cars. I was trying to run 3 speed cars. I don't need to do that now. So what I can do instead is I can throw in the 2 Jags, throw in 2 speed cars, and I would also throw in a twisty circuit karting kind of car. It doesn't have to be an amazing car. Just say it's the Lotus Elise Sprinter. That is actually quite an amazing car. It's probably my best one to use. Let's just put in something that's not amazing. There you go. Okay. Focus RS. So, I'm going to try the Jag and the Drag. I'm also going to try Slalom, which should be a victory, the karting, and then Test Bolt and 0 to 100 is just kind of, yeah, whichever. So, this should be a victory. As long as you've got a couple of cars capable of taking out the drag races, this won't be challenging, okay? Now, I've gone and done it without using ultra rares or anything, just to show you that you don't need to have a great deck at the moment. You're not forced to use silver screen cards, just the Jaguars. So that's the first one, the first part once you get the 2 Jags. So what was that, 8? Yep. So we're going into 9 now. Back to silver screen. I probably should have worked on my cars, shouldn't I? I always do this. I don't bother to, like, I just forget about the event. I just don't think to come and actually upgrade. Anyway, let's have a look. So we've got a G-Force test. Nice, easy one. Alright, this isn't too bad. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Okay. So, this should be fairly simple. We can go toe for toe here to win this one. This should be fairly simple. A little bit of standard tyres, which everyone's got to do here, and a twisty road. Now, bear with me, I'm probably going to forget the layout. But for those of you out there maybe who don't have too many cars to work with, hopefully you've worked on something like your Porsche, something I haven't done. This is definitely something you would probably want to have worked on. This could help you. This could help you a lot. This could give you a good chance in the wet surface. Now, you can go V8 versus V8. It is matched, not quite. I'll do it just for the sake of it. So, if you do have the Aston Martin, those two can go hand in hand. If you don't have something like, for example, the Porsche 911 maxed out, and you do have the BMW, this could potentially help you. You're going to need something for the twisty road, okay? So something that you've worked on, whether it's maybe the Lamborghini or potentially the Nissan. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to win that, because what was it for? It's about 4.283, was it? If it's something like that, then we should be able to win the 5th track set with this Nissan. This Nissan should be able to do that. So let's just say these 3 for now. I can't remember what the others were. Looking at the camera like it's just miraculously going to come back to me. The G-Force. So a cheap G-Force one. And we had one against the Plymouth or something, didn't we? Yes. So basically anything kind of twisty gets me through, doesn't it? It's quite a few RQ to play with here. Could definitely go for better than this, but for the moment we'll just go with cars that are already leveled up, that I don't have to worry about. So I think this should get us here. So we should get the twisty road, okay? As long as your Nissans are maxed out, that's a victory. The G-Force test is going to be trickier, but if you take some standard tyres, even if you lose, you're not going to lose by much. But you've got the advantage of winning the drag, hopefully. As long as you've got the V8 there, you can beat the drag. And then you've got 2 cars where it doesn't really matter where they go, and you get the victory. So, round 9, doable without ultra rares. Okay, you can obviously swap some of these cars around. You can bring in ultra rares, you can bring in epics if you've got them. Make life easier for yourself, why not? But if you don't, just to show you, that was the Firebird. Sorry, so we've got the Firebird Trans Am as a reward, just to show you it can be done. Now, 50,000 up for grabs here. I've got a feeling it's going to start to get a bit trickier. Let's see. Okay, no, not badly tricky, to be fair, not badly tricky. So what do we notice here? Quarter mile, don't need to worry about the rain too much. Don't need to worry about the rain, so we can do this. Slalom test, again, we could easily throw in our Nissan 350Z or something similar that you do get you here. Car park, why not? Indoor karting, we can probably just about win, and the karting circuit would cause us a few problems, so we are going to go a lot twistier here. There's a lot of handling needed. I don't think I've got enough lower cars upgraded to do this handling. So if you had 2 350Zs, they'd be very handy here. I could bring in the Lotus. Now, I need to do more work on it. Does it help me? Does it help me in any shape or form? So if I put that in the indoor instead, if I put that in the quarter mile, put that in the karting circuit. Dear me. Throw that in the car park. This isn't going to win the slalom test. Got something in my eye. So the slalom test is going to cause me problems. Okay. I might just have to swallow a pill here, guys, rather than trying to work our way through this. No, there's going to be nothing down there. So I've got something in my eye. I've got a feeling, no, it's not my finger before someone says that. Yeah, I've got a feeling I might have to just throw the towel in here and take the easy option out. Take the easy option out. Yeah, sorry, I apologise. Okay, so what could you do? Well, build 2 350Zs if you've got those. Okay, that'll get you through. You can always, the Porsche 911 is a very good option to use instead of the BMW. You can use that for the wet part. I said you've got the Aston Martin if you need, if you built it out. I don't know if the 928 is going to be decent or not, but I do know that I'm going to try here and just cut a slight corner. Now obviously it's well within my garage to do this, so but I wanted to try and find a different way for you guys. So we're going to go to 350Z because the BMW is going to be pretty lightish. Oh, it's not as heavy as hell. I know it's a convertible. I know convertibles have to be heavier because of the not having a roof, so they're structurally not as sound as like a saloon car. But okay, right. So here we go. Apologies. I don't want to have to spend the time to upgrade the cars and put the resources in and then come back in another couple of hours and show you the video. I'd rather just get it out here now and, as I said, try and give you an example of another car so that is doable without using ultra rares. You just need to have the super rare cars to do it. So obviously having duplicates of, for example, the 350Z would help you massively there. So the last car for the ceramic, and this is where we're going to put it out. Hold silver screen again. Let's come in and see. It's looking fairly similar right now. Fortunately for me, I do have the Aston Martin which can put in. It's all rain. 2 drags, so drags, fast circuits and hairpins. Right, so before we go any further, seeing the rain there, we know that we're going to get some usage out of the BMW. Also know if you have worked on and maxed out your Porsches at all, these are going to be pretty useful in this event. Okay, so round 10 is this? Round 10? Round 11? 5, 10. Okay, round 11. These are going to be useful. They're going to help you. So you can easily throw the Porsche here. It's going to win. Throw the Porsche here, it's going to win. You can take the hairpin and slalom with it. Quarter mile, you're going to go for speed. I'd probably suggest putting a mirror if you've got it to go head to head. If not, then the V8, I don't know if it does it, to be fair. I honestly don't know if the Aston Martin can do it. I don't want to try and find out in this race. I'm just going to take the safe bet. But if you've got a maxed out, you know what? Should I find out? No, I'm going to be annoyed again if I waste a ticket. Especially if I'm not going for my best team. Okay, so this is where we're at. We don't have too many other options now. This is a victory, okay? Fast circuit will be a defeat unless I throw in the Nissan 0 to 100. So if you have a similar deck at home, I would recommend probably doing something like this. You definitely. In fact, you know what? No. I can be better for you guys. I can be better, so I should be better. So you would do something like this. You would then throw your other, whatever it may be. Let's just say it's this BMW or the Porsche, whatever you've got as your standardized car. Throw that in the slalom as well. This will get you 4 victories even, and then I'm just praying that the extra hand in here gets you the victory, and then you have to go for the 0 to 100, which is going to be something drag based. Now, in order to beat this slalom test, I am going to probably put in a car that should win it. I don't think I've got a car that I built that I can just drop straight in. I don't think the Cadillac sedan is going to win it. Standardizes. If this was maxed out, I have a feeling that could do the slalom test. If this was maxed out, I reckon that would give it a good run for its money. But it isn't. The Lotus Elan, okay, we'll try it. You know what? I'm going to kick myself in the nuts if I mess this up. Okay, rather than going for the easy victory, we will try and probably mess up. Alright, moment of truth. First two races. Only things where it can go wrong. I'm hoping, yes, good. I'm hoping that the Nissan is going to give me enough punch there, which it has. Now, it's going to be a lot lighter, so it should, yeah, there we go. Okay, phew. No palpitation. I don't know why I was so worried. So there you go, everyone. I did use an ultra rare, so I do apologise for that. However, you can do it by just finding a car that can beat it in the drag, and I honestly do think that the Aston Martin V8 does beat it. I didn't want to try it and lose the ticket, not a great pack, but ceramic pack should be gettable by most people, in my opinion. Plus you're going to get that 50,000 as well, so now we're down to needing what's probably going to be 3 Jaguars, and here is the Bulldogs. This is going to be the next car that everyone is going to be looking to get, so pretty cool. Reminds me of the DeLorean. And with that, let's come in very quickly and have a look at the events, show you what is going on, show you what you can expect. So humble beginnings, we've seen fast track, we have the same Alfa Romeo Subaru. We're going to try and stay in the top 10. B story, we come and changed our team. Now we've actually been able to play the event. This is what we're rolling with. Show you very quickly. We've got 3 snow, 2 rains. So this isn't a great hand to come up against, but I will do it anyway. So I recommend everyone bringing in 2 wet surface cars. You might as well, because sorry, I'm kind of talking to myself. Yeah, you might as well bring it in, because you're going to have 2 wet and 3 snow. All the track sets have that combination, okay? So if you've got some of those standard tyre cars, bring them in. Now for me, again, I haven't played it that much, it's just 9 matches now. All I'm going to be doing here is trying to see if I can push myself into the top 30 and just leave it. I mean, if I get higher, great, but it's not going to be a priority of mine. Let's just play this. This team should be good enough for top 30. It looks it. I've not had too many problems since I've actually tried to play the event. Now, that first team I put out was just trying to work out the track set, so really glad to see they got a load of rain, got a load of snow, kind of mixing it up. But there you go, even if I get knocked down a few times, I should be able to move back up. So as long as you think about that, 3 cars available for the snow, 2 cars for the rain, going to have a good chance of being in the top 10. And then the last one, the TBT Throwback Thursday, Classic Hollywood. Yeah, not great for me. I've seen the car requirements and I've seen the track sets. I think this is what I've gone with. I think this is the best team I can pull out at the moment, and you will see why in a minute. Just a slight side note while I think of it. I didn't realise this, and I noticed it, I think from the forum or some other post a while ago. There has been a change to the way the servers are done now. Apparently now people are put on servers kind of based on their region, therefore you should be on a server. So when you're planning an event like this, when you come and join it, they're going to try and match you with people around similar time zones to make it fairer. So do bear that in mind. If you are, for example, in Europe, you shouldn't be coming up against people in America anymore. That is meant to be a change implemented sometime recently, fairly recently anyway. Right, so what can I do here? Well, I noticed there was a lot of sand and stuff like that, and I did not have a good team for sand and everything. However, at least I have some off-road vehicles and some all-surface vehicles. So we're going to run with this. I think I've kind of accepted the fact that as I actually play some matches in this, I'm going to be in trouble. Yeah, I do not have many good cars for this event. However, I think there's going to be quite a few people out there who are going to struggle in this event. So for me, this is literally just playing, seeing if I can get a few ball picks. I'm not worried about getting this Jaguar. I should be able to get enough of the rest. I mean, you're only going to need 5, okay? The max they're going to require is 5. Anything extra is overkill. You don't need them, you can sell them, do whatever you want with them, gift them to people if they let you. And for me, that's it. You know, I'm going to be stuck at that point. I don't need to get anything else. So I'm not too worried. Just wanted to be able to get the bulldog as quick as possible, and obviously we've hit another snag. But the good news is, should be able to get that pretty soon with the event, the uncommon event ending. As long as I remain in the top 10 there, that will be another Jag. How long have we got for that? So 5 hours. So 5 hours time, when that is out, I'll be back. We'll go through the next part, see if we can get the bulldog. Until then, thank you for watching. I've been MyTyme. If you've enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comment section below. Good luck in your path to Hollywood. Let me know how you're getting on, and if I can help you in any way, I will. So take care, everyone.